Hi, and welcome to Marchborns. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to set up and use your ultimate book tracker template. This planner is available in both Excel and Google Sheets. In this tutorial, I'm using Google Sheets, but the Excel template works the same way. Please note that the template works with Microsoft 365 versions only. Other Excel versions may not fully support all features. The template is available in both light mode and dark mode. Links to both listings are available in the description. This planner is designed to help you keep your reading list and books well organized. In the next few minutes, I'll guide you through its features. You'll learn how to set it up, how to use it, and how to get the most out of it. Let's begin with the Read Me and Setup tab. Here, you'll find a quick start guide with simple instructions. Start by entering your currency symbol. This is a text field, so you can enter any currency symbol you want. Simply double-click the cell and paste your symbol. Next, enter the categories for each column. These categories will create drop-down menus in the Book Tracker tab. You can also add or edit categories later if needed. Let's add categories for the format column. Paperback, hardbook, ebook, audiobook. Next, add source categories. Owned, borrowed, publication copy, gift. Now, add main genre categories. For example, nonfiction, fiction, fantasy, sci-fi. Next is the subgenre column. Example categories: Regency, biography, magical, comedy. The star rating setting is optional. If you want to customize the stars, you can do so here. If not, you can leave it as it is. Now the Setup tab is complete. Let's move on to the Book Tracker tab. In this tab, you can track books you've read, are currently reading, or plan to read. Let's start with the image column. There are two ways to add a book cover image. Method 1. Go to the Insert menu, Image, Insert Image, and upload an image from your computer. Method 2. Search for the book image on Google. For example, I'm going to add a book named No One Knew. Search for No One Knew, click Open Image in New tab, right-click, and select Copy Image. Go back to Google Sheets and paste the image. Then click the three dots on the image and select Put Image in Cell. If you are using Microsoft Excel 365, you can insert images directly inside a cell, just like in Google Sheets. Please note that this feature is only in Microsoft 365 Excel. Older Excel versions do not support Place in Cell. Also, please note, this column is required for book cover images to appear correctly in all other tabs. Next, enter the book title. I'll enter No One Knew. Now enter the author name. The author of this book is Kendra Elliott. Next, select the main genre from the drop-down. This book's main genre is romance, so I'll select romance. Now select the subgenre from the drop-down. Next, choose the format. I have this book in paperback, so I'll select paperback. Next is the source. Let's say I borrowed this book from the library, so I'll select borrowed. Leave the cost and sold columns blank. If the book is purchased, you can enter the cost here. If you sell the book later, you can enter the sold amount. Next, enter the return date. Let's say the return date is February 15th, 2026. Now enter who recommended the book. Suppose this book was recommended by a friend. You can also enter colleague, family, or any note here. The next column is for favorites. Once you finish a book and love it, select the heart icon from the drop-down. This book will then appear in the favorite section on the dashboard. Next, enter the series number. This is a numeric column, so enter whole numbers only. This book is the second book in the Noel Marshall series, so I'll enter 2. Now enter the series name. I'll enter Noel Marshall. Please make sure the series name is entered exactly the same for all books in a series. These two columns are important for generating the series gallery. Next is the reading status. This status is fixed. If you'd like to customize it, please contact us. For now, select the status from the drop-down. I'll choose reading. Next, add the date started. Double-click the cell and select a date. I'll choose January 18th, 2016. Leave the end date blank for now. Once you finish the book, you can enter the completion date. Now, enter the current page you're reading. Let's say you're on page 50. Next, enter the total pages. This book has 317 pages, so I'll enter 317. As you can see, the progress percentage and progress bar are calculated automatically. The next two columns are for audiobooks. Minutes read total minutes. If you're listening to an audiobook, you can enter those values here. Next, enter your favorite quote from the book. Then you can write your book review. The last column is notes, where you can add any additional thoughts or comments. That covers the book tracker tab. Next, let's move on to the wishlist tab. The wishlist tracker helps you keep track of books you want to buy or read in the future. You don't need to fill in every column right away. Use only what's relevant. Add the book cover image in this column. The process will be same as explained in Book Tracker tab. Let's add the book cover image of Anatomy of an Alibi. Next is book title. Enter the name of the book. I'll type Anatomy of an Alibi. Now enter the author name. The author of this book is Ashley Elston. Next is bought column. Use the checkbox or drop-down to select whether the book has been purchased. Since this book is still on my wish list, I will not tick the box. And an Excel drop-down of Y is given. Now choose the format from the drop-down. For this example, I'll select paperback. Next is the cost column. If you already know the price, you can enter it here. I'll enter $15.99. Now enter the date added. This is the date you added the book to your wish list. I'll select January 20th, 2026. Finally, we have purchase date. Once you buy the book, enter the purchase date here. For now, I'll leave this blank. Once the book is purchased and marked as yes, you can move it to the Book Tracker tab and start tracking your reading progress. That's how you use the wishlist tracker. Next, the dashboard, library, bookshelf, series, and calendar tabs are all automatically generated from the Book Tracker tab. You don't need to enter any data manually in these sections. Let's look at these tabs one by one, starting with the dashboard. The Dashboard tab gives you a complete overview of your reading progress with charts and insights. At the top section, you'll see total number of books read, currently reading, count left to read, count last book cost versus book sold amount. Next is the mini bookshelf. Here, you can view books based on star ratings. Simply select a star rating, and the matching books will appear on the shelf. Below that, you'll find 3 charts showing reading status, source of books, genre of books. Next is the annual reading progress chart. Select a year from the drop-down to see how many books were started and completed each month. Please note, the year is taken from the start and end dates entered in the Book Tracker tab. If you want to see more years, make sure you've added books with start and end dates for those years in the Book Tracker. Next is the last finished book section. This shows the most recently completed book along with its details. Below that is the wishlist section, where you can see the latest books added to your wish list. Next is the reading progress section. Here, you'll see your overall progress, including total pages read out of total pages, total audio, minutes listened out of total minutes. Next, you'll see a chart comparing book cost versus sold amount, and beside it, a books by rating chart. At the bottom of the dashboard, you can see your latest favorite books, pulled directly from the Book Tracker library. All these sections update automatically as you add or update data in your Book Tracker tab. Next is the Library Gallery tab. This tab displays all your books in a visual gallery view and also allows you to search your books easily. At the top, you'll see the bookshelf by status. Select a reading status from the drop-down, and the books with that status will be displayed in the gallery below. This makes it easy to quickly view books you're currently reading, have completed, or plan to read. Below that is the book search section. Select a book name from the drop-down, and the details of that book will appear just below. Next is the library section, where you can see all your books along with their cover images displayed in a gallery view. You can filter the gallery by genre, author, rating, reading status, source, finished year. You can apply one filter, multiple filters, or no filters at all to view all books. And this concludes the walkthrough of the Library Gallery tab. Next is the Bookshelf tab. In this section, you can view and organize your books on different bookshelves based on various criteria. You'll find separate bookshelf views for genre bookshelf, author bookshelf, format bookshelf, rating bookshelf, year bookshelf. At the top of each bookshelf, you'll see a search option. Use this to select what you want to view. For example, in the genre bookshelf, you can search by a genre such as romance. In the author bookshelf, you can search by an author like Abby Jimenez. In the format bookshelf, you can select paperback. In the rating bookshelf, you can choose a rating such as 4-star. In the year bookshelf, you can select a year like 2025. Below the search option, you'll see arrange your library by. This lets you change how books are displayed on the shelf. Arrangement options may include original order, ascending order, descending order if available. Once selected, the bookshelf updates automatically to show your books in the chosen layout. This tab makes it easy to visually explore your library exactly the way you want. Next is the Series Gallery tab. Here, you can select a series name from the drop-down, and you'll see all the books you've read or are currently reading in that series. The template comes with 12 built-in series gallery boxes, but if you wish, you can create more by copying and pasting existing boxes. Let me show you an example. Suppose you want to add a blue color box for a new series. Go to the blue color box, select rows 122 to 140, and press Ctrl+C to copy. Then go to row 236 and press Ctrl+V to paste a new series gallery box. Now, select the series name in the drop-down, and the books of that series will appear in order. The first book in the first slot, the second book in the second slot, and so on. For example, we've added the last book, No One Knew, with the series name Noel Marshall. When we select it from the drop-down, you'll see only the second book, because in the book tracker we currently have just the second book recorded. This way, your series gallery automatically arranges books in reading order and updates as you add more books to your series. Next is the Calendar tab. To set up the calendar, first select the month, year, and start day. The start day can be either Sunday or Monday, depending on your preference. Once set, the calendar will automatically display the books you've read and are currently reading for that month. Let's go through the calendar sections one by one. Tasks or reminders. You can add additional tasks or reminders here. Simply enter the task and the due date. For example, on January 10th, I plan to manage and update the book tracker. I'll write Update Book Tracker in the task column, and for the date, double-click and select January 10th. Legend icons. You can assign icons for your tasks or reminders. These icons will appear on the calendar for easy reference. Books Overview. This section shows automated counts for books started in the month, books finished in the month, books returned in the month, favorite books of the month. Here, the top 5 favorite books of the month will appear automatically. Notes section. At the bottom, you have a notes section, which is fully open for editing. Use it for any additional comments or observations about your reading month. This calendar tab helps you visualize your reading progress, keep track of tasks, and highlight your favorite books, all in one place. Finally, let's look at the Reading Habits tab. This tab allows you to track your daily and monthly reading for an entire year. If you want to track another year, simply duplicate the tab. To start, select the Start Month from the drop-down and enter the year. The template will then generate a 12-month reading tracker automatically. For example, I'll select January as the start month and 2025 as the year. The tracker now shows all months from January to December 2025. You can select any month as your start month to customize your year. Next, go to each monthly table. Enter your goal days for reading and listening. Check off the box each day you complete reading or listen to a book. The tracker will automatically show your progress for the month, including total reading days completed, total listening days completed, longest streak of consecutive days. At the bottom, you'll find a weekly overview, which summarizes all months by weeks. Beside it is a notes table, which is fully open for you to edit and jot down any observations, reflections, or goals. This tab helps you stay consistent with your reading habits, visualize progress, and celebrate your streaks throughout the year. At the top, you can see your yearly progress showing reading days versus listening days, along with a daily overview of all months and your overall reading progress. And with that, we've completed the walkthrough of the book tracker, including your reading journal or planner. You're now ready to track, organize, and enjoy your reading journey. I hope this tutorial makes it easy for you to set up and customize your spreadsheet. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. And don't forget to follow Marchborns on Etsy and YouTube for sneak peeks at new templates and updates. Thank you, and happy planning!